Let's get right into it. Number 1. The universe's unfathomable silence. Imagine, for a moment, floating in the inky blackness of space, far from any planet, any star, any whisper of life. What do you hear? Nothing. Absolutely, utterly, terrifyingly nothing. It's not just quiet. It's a silence so profound, so absolute, that your brain, accustomed to the constant hum of existence, simply can't process it. On Earth, even in the most remote wilderness, there's always something. The rustle of leaves, the distant call of an animal, the subtle thrum of your own blood in your ears. But in the vacuum of space, sound, as we know it, simply doesn't exist. There's no medium for it to travel through. This isn't just a fun fact for your next trivia night. It's a fundamental, chilling reality. Your brain, wired for survival, interprets silence as a warning. It's the sound of a predator stalking, the calm before a storm, the absence of life. And in space, that silence is the default. It's the universe's way of telling you that you are utterly, completely alone. And there's no one to hear you scream. Think about it. Every sound you've ever heard, every comforting voice, every jarring alarm, every beautiful melody relies on the presence of air, of matter. Take that away, and you're left with a void that echoes only your own thoughts, amplified by the sheer, crushing weight of isolation. It's a silence that doesn't just muffle noise, it erases the very concept of it. Your brain, in its desperate attempt to find meaning, might even start to hallucinate sounds just to fill the terrifying void. It's basically saying, this is too quiet. Something is deeply, fundamentally wrong. So next time you're annoyed by a noisy neighbor, just remember, at least you can hear them. In space, your only companion is the deafening roar of nothingness. Number 2, the cosmic speed limit. You've probably heard of the speed of light, right? It's fast, really, really fast, like 186,282 miles per second fast. It's the ultimate cosmic speed limit, the universe's way of saying, no, you can't get there from here. Not quickly, anyway. But here's the part that should keep you up at night. Because of this speed limit, everything you see in the night sky is a ghost. Every twinkling star, every distant galaxy, every breathtaking nebula. You're not seeing them as they are now, but as they were when their light first began its arduous journey across the vast, empty expanse of space. That beautiful star you're admiring, it might have exploded a million years ago, but its death throes are only just reaching your eyes. That galaxy, a swirling vortex of billions of suns. It could be a completely different shape, or even gone by the time its current light arrives. Your brain, accustomed to instantaneous information, struggles with this concept. It wants to believe that what it sees is real, present, tangible. But the universe is playing a cruel trick on your perception. You are forever looking into the past, a cosmic archaeologist sifting through the light fossils of long-dead celestial bodies. It means that true, real-time observation of the universe is fundamentally impossible. You are always irrevocably behind. It's like trying to have a conversation with someone who's shouting across a continent, and their words take centuries to reach you. By the time you hear them, they've moved on. Their entire civilization might have risen and fallen. It's basically saying, you can look, but you can never truly see. So, next time you gaze up at the stars, just remember, you're not looking at a vibrant, living universe. You're looking at a cosmic graveyard, illuminated by the echoes of what once was, and you're always a little bit too late. Number 3, the infinite loneliness of cosmic distances. Ever felt truly alone? Like, really, truly alone. Now multiply that by a few billion light years, and you're getting close to the kind of loneliness the universe specializes in. We talk about space exploration, about sending probes to distant planets, about the possibility of alien life, but the sheer mind-numbing distances involved are enough to make your existential dread do a backflip. Even if we found another intelligent civilization, even if they were broadcasting their equivalent of cat videos right now, it would take thousands, millions, or even billions of years for their signal to reach us. And then, if we replied, it would take just as long for our message to get back to them. It's a conversation played out over geological timescales, a cosmic game of telephone where the participants are long dead before the first word is even received. Your brain, accustomed to instant messaging and video calls, simply cannot grasp this scale. It wants connection, proximity, interaction. But the universe offers only vast, empty stretches of nothingness, punctuated by isolated islands of matter. It's like being in a room with billions of other people, but they're all so far away that you can't even see their light, let alone hear their voices. And even if you could, the conversation would be so delayed, it would be meaningless. It's basically saying, you are a tiny, insignificant speck on a tiny, insignificant speck, in a universe that doesn't even know you exist, and even if it did, it wouldn't care. So next time you're feeling a little isolated, just remember, at least you're not shouting into the cosmic void, waiting for a reply that might never come or might arrive long after your species has turned to dust. Number 4, the sun's inevitable demise, our sun, that big, comforting ball of nuclear fusion in the sky. It gives us light, warmth, life. It's the ultimate symbol of stability, of constancy. But here's the thing, it's dying. Slowly, imperceptibly, but dying nonetheless. In about 5 billion years, our sun will run out of hydrogen fuel, swell into a red giant, and engulf Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. Then it will shed its outer layers, becoming a white dwarf, a tiny, dense cinder of its former self. Your brain, wired for immediate threats and short-term planning, struggles with this kind of long-term, inevitable doom. It's too far away to feel real, too grand to comprehend. But it's happening, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. It's the ultimate expiration date, a cosmic eviction notice with no appeal. All the wars, all the inventions, all the art, all the love, all the hate, it all happens under the shadow of this impending stellar apocalypse. It's a reminder of our fleeting existence, our cosmic insignificance. It's basically saying, enjoy it while it lasts, because the universe has other plans for your solar system. So, next time you're basking in the sun's warmth, just remember, it's a ticking time bomb and you're just along for the ride. And eventually, that ride ends, not with a bang, but with a whimper, and then a cold, dark cinder. Number 5, asterisk, asterisk. The vacuum of space is a cruel mistress. Asterisk, asterisk. Ever watched a sci-fi movie where someone gets sucked out into space and they freeze solid or explode or something equally dramatic? Well, the reality is far less cinematic and arguably far more terrifying. The vacuum of space doesn't instantly freeze you or make you explode. Instead, it's a slow, agonizing, and utterly silent demise. Your brain, accustomed to the comforting pressure of Earth's atmosphere, simply can't comprehend a world without it. First, the air in your lungs would expand, tearing them apart if you held your breath. So, don't do that. Then the water in your body would start to boil, not because of heat, but because of the lack of pressure. Your skin would bloat, but not burst. Your eyes would bulge. And all of this would happen in a terrifying, soundless ballet of biological failure. You wouldn't freeze instantly. Your body would radiate heat away slowly, like a thermos. You'd have about 15 seconds of consciousness before oxygen deprivation set in, followed by a few minutes of agonizing, silent death. It's basically saying, you think you're tough. Try existing where nothing exists. So next time you complain about the air conditioning, just remember, at least you have air. In space, the very absence of it is what will kill you, slowly and without a single scream. Number 6, the cosmic rays of doom. You're sitting there, probably indoors, feeling safe and sound. But even now, you're being bombarded. Not by angry birds or telemarketers, but by cosmic rays. These are high-energy particles, mostly. Protons and atomic nuclei that zip through space at nearly the speed of light. They come from supernova, black holes, and other incredibly violent cosmic events. On Earth, our atmosphere and magnetic field protect us from the worst of them. But in space, especially on long-duration missions, they're a serious problem. Your brain, accustomed to a relatively benign radiation environment, simply isn't equipped to deal with this invisible, constant assault. These aren't just little zaps. They're microscopic bullets tearing through your DNA, causing cellular damage, increasing your risk of cancer, and potentially even messing with your brain function. Astronauts report seeing flashes of light in their eyes, even when they're closed, caused by these particles hitting their retinas. It's like being constantly peppered with tiny, invisible, incredibly damaging projectiles, and you can't even feel them. It's basically saying, the universe is trying to kill you, one subatomic particle at a time. So, next time you're worried about your phone's radiation, just remember, the universe has far more insidious ways of getting to you, and you can't even see them coming. Number 7, the Great Filter. Are we alone, or just early? Asterisk, asterisk, this one's a real brain tickler, and it's less about a specific space fact and more about a terrifying cosmic hypothesis. The Fermi paradox asks, if the universe is so vast, and there are so many stars and planets, where is everybody? Why haven't we found any evidence of alien civilizations? The Great Filter is one proposed answer, and it's a doozy. It suggests that somewhere between the formation of a star and the emergence of a spacefaring civilization, there's a massive, almost insurmountable hurdle that life has to overcome. This hurdle, this filter, could be anything. The difficulty of abiogenesis life forming from non-life, the need for complex multicellular life, the development of intelligence, or, most chillingly, a self-destructive tendency that wipes out civilizations before they can spread across the stars. Your brain, accustomed to thinking of humanity as the pinnacle of evolution, struggles with the idea that we might just be a blip, a temporary anomaly. The terrifying part isn't just that we haven't found aliens. It's why we haven't. If the filter is behind us, meaning it was incredibly hard for life to get to where we are, then we're incredibly lucky. But if the filter is ahead of us, then our future is bleak. It means that most civilizations, at some point in their development, hit a wall, a technological catastrophe, a resource depletion, a global war that prevents them from becoming truly interstellar. It's basically saying, the universe is a cosmic graveyard, and we're either the first ones to arrive, or we're next. So next time you're feeling smug about humanity's achievements, just remember, the universe might have a very effective way of weeding out the overconfident, and we might be heading straight for it. Number 8, rogue planets. The dark wanderers, you know about planets orbiting stars, right? Nice, neat, predictable. But what about the ones that don't? Imagine a planet, roughly Earth-sized, hurtling through the vast, empty darkness of interstellar space, completely unattached to any star. No sun, no warmth, just an endless freezing night. These are rogue planets, and they're not just theoretical. We've found them, and there might be billions of them, outnumbering the stars in our galaxy. Your brain, accustomed to the comforting presence of a sun, struggles with the concept of a world without light, without a central anchor. These planets are literally dark wanderers, cosmic nomads, forever lost in the void. If you were somehow stranded on one, you'd experience temperatures close to absolute zero, a perpetual twilight illuminated only by the faint glow of distant galaxies, and an isolation so profound it would make the silence of space feel like a party. There's no sunrise, no sunset, no seasons, just an eternal, unchanging, terrifying cold. It's basically saying, even if you escape your star, the universe still has ways to make you miserable. So next time you complain about a cloudy day, just remember, at least you have a sun. Out there are entire worlds where the concept of daylight is just a distant, impossible dream. Number 9, the vacuum decay catastrophe, okay? So you think the heat death of the universe is bad? That's just a slow, gentle fade into nothingness. What if I told you there's a theoretical scenario that's far, far worse, a cosmic horror, that could erase reality as we know it, instantly and without warning? It's called vacuum decay, and it's the ultimate existential nightmare. Here's the terrifying gist. The universe, as we understand it, exists in a state of false vacuum. Think of it like a ball resting in a dip on a hill, but there's a deeper dip further down. If that ball gets a nudge, it could roll into the true lower energy state, and when it does, it would trigger a bubble of true vacuum that expands at the speed of light, instantly converting everything it touches, stars, planets, you, your cat, your existential dread, into a different, uninhabitable form of reality. Your brain, accustomed to the stability of physical laws, simply cannot fathom a universe where the very fabric of existence can spontaneously unravel. There's no warning, no escape, No last-minute heroics. One moment, you're doomed. The next, you're a collection of subatomic particles in a universe that no longer makes sense. It's basically saying the universe is a house of cards, and any moment, it could just collapse. So next time you're worried about a meteor hitting Earth, just remember, there's a theoretical physics concept that could erase the entire universe, and you wouldn't even see it coming. Sleep tight. Number 10. The Great Attractor. Something is pulling us. We like to think we're in control, right? Our solar system orbits the Milky Way. The Milky Way is part of the local group of galaxies, and so on. Everything has its place, its predictable path. But what if I told you there's something out there, something massive and unseen, that's pulling our entire galaxy and hundreds of thousands of others towards it at millions of miles per hour? It's called the Great Attractor, and we don't fully understand what it is. It's not a black hole, or at least not a single one we can see. It's a gravitational anomaly, a supercluster of galaxies so dense that its pull is undeniable, even from millions of light-years away. Your brain, accustomed to understanding forces and their sources, struggles with an invisible, immense gravitational pull that we can only detect by its effects. It's like being dragged towards an unseen monster in the dark, knowing it's there, but having no idea what it looks like or what it wants. We're not talking about a gentle drift. We're talking about a relentless, unavoidable journey towards an unknown cosmic destination. It's basically saying, you think you're going somewhere? Think again. Something else is driving. So next time you're planning your future, just remember, your entire galaxy is on a collision course with an unseen force, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just keep swimming, or rather, keep being pulled.